What's going on, everybody? My name is C4. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're here for episode 17 of our Madden 24 Pink Slips franchise mode, where we are going to be finishing the regular season here today. Yesterday was a triple header in our Cardinals franchise, finishing the regular season. Today we follow suit as we take on the River Hogs, Week 16, Week 17, the Huskies, and we finish everything up Week 18 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And our squad is an absolute juggernaut right now, 88 overall. We have the number 11 offense in the NFL. That's more so just because we're pretty unbalanced, all things considered. But we have far and away the best defense. And we're actually going up against, in this first game, the number 2 defense in the NFL. But as 13-1 squad that has a roster that looks like, you know, we've done enough pinks. We do pink slips every year. This is usually when the team wins everything. When it looks like this. When you have X factors, you have your 3 of 3 X factors. Your offensive line is essentially complete. You have players that might not have perfect 99s, but like Deion Clement's the most overpowered wide receiver in the league. Luke Musgrave's one of the most overpowered tight ends in the league. We got Anthony Richardson, even though he's an 86 before the 3-point boost, one of the most overpowered quarterbacks, if not outright players, in the league. And then you look on the defensive side of the ball, there's no weakness. This team is absolutely stacked. If we use her a linebacker, we have an absolute freak of nature in Trenton Simpson. If we let the secondary do its own thing, they're like user-proof. Darius Slay and Jalen Ramsey are just in the right position to make plays for us. And you can't look any further to the best player, probably in all pink slips this year. That is Nolan Smith Jr. Sitting as a 95, technically I guess a 98 overall, with 99 finesse move, 93 speed, 99 acceleration, 91 tackle, 98 strength, 88 agility, 89 pursuit, 99 hit power. He also has something stupid like 97 jumping. And he is just shattering record books. He is sitting at 39 TFLs, 23 sacks, which makes him the new record holder. Oh, there's just 3 games remaining. And he is going to be going hard in all 3 of the remaining matchups. So I'm ready. You know, we might not win all 3 of these. I hope we would. I'm actually more annoyed now that we've lost. I would love to be chasing perfection because I feel like this team could absolutely achieve perfection. But my intention is going 16-1 and winning the freaking Super Bowl this year. So our first matchup here, we do have the River Hogs. I believe that's what they're called. 8-6, number 2 defense in the NFL, led by Nick Bosa. Take a look at what the Hogs are working with. Kenny Pickett. They got Jordan Addison, Amon-Ra St. Brown, DeAndre Swift. So, like, pretty decent skill position players. Offensive line's not too shabby. Honestly, we can help them out here a little bit. And I've been doing this for the last, well, since I realized that this was kind of messed up here a little bit. I pretty much will control every single team that we play. I'll make sure that their depth chart is set and we auto-spend their points because I am in control of all 32 teams. And really, you know, we've had some issues. It didn't really matter year 1 because everything was pretty much the same. But year 2, after an off-season and a draft stuff, you know, it was more so the depth chart, which was the big issue. So we're going to make sure we're going up against the best River Hogs that we could go. And I'm going to say, in terms of, like, wins, who can we steal? Who can we poach? I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't hate DeAndre Swift in our backfield. Our wide receiver room doesn't have crazy ratings. So Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jordan Addison. Don't necessarily know what wide receivers I'd have to give up to get one of those guys, but definitely 2 players that would be unreal. Or say we just say fuck it and get Sammy Watkins, right? Why not? Looking at the defense, again, you know, for the number 2 defense in the NFL, pretty surprising. John Franklin, Myers, Deron Payne, and Nick Bosa on the defense line is very, very good. Like if there's a way that we can kick the shit out of them and steal away Nick Bosa and put him on the other side of Nolan Smith, that'd be pretty good. But I think it had to be a plus 20 because Kayvon Thibodeau would be the player we'd have to upgrade on. I think he's, 86? So it had to be a considerable upgrade. Linebacking core, nothing special. Secondary, you got Quandre Diggs, 87 superstar. You got Kenny Moore and Nate Hobbs. You got 2 nickel corners. Are there 2? So that's going to be a side. I got a 7-footer in Deion Clement. I got a 6'4" guy in George Pickens. We are going to have a mismatch in the secondary, which is huge. But it's a solid roster, you know. Still not a great quarterback, and I think that is something that we do need to take note of. Is that we are 13-1. How many times have we played and then not good quarterback in those 14 games so far? And I think it's 12 Like, we've gone against maybe 2 good quarterbacks this whole season. So that's a great roll, and hopefully it continues here in our first game of our triple header. All right, got them a 3rd and 3 on their opening drive. Nolan Smith going up against Andre Dillard at right tackle. That is a good matchup for us. But much like we saw the Philadelphia Eagles in real life against the Kansas City Chiefs on Monday night, DeAndre Swift is a weapon on screen passes. Drive continues. Man, Kenny Pickett doing a really, really good job getting the ball out quick. Oh, there we go. Nice little free run. Can't stop the linebacker blitz. And Javian Davis gets home. Come on, 3rd and 10. Whole new field goal. Oh, he throws it off the helmet of Troy Anderson. And defense bends, but does not break. And we hold new field goal. Didn't like that. Nick Bosa and company. I wanted Clement. Didn't really get the separation we were looking for. Can we call on Ragger Dagger for one more? Big time completion. 3rd and 22. And they are just like sitting on it. No chance. Punt. Which is very rare for our offense. Oh, that's a completion short of the sticks. Don't know why you'd... I mean, obviously do know why. Very tough to throw on our secondary. But good stand. Got the field. Guys need to get open, man. Unreal. Coverage, sack, back. I mean, maybe it's just not good offensive play calls here. But no one's getting open here, fellas. Number 2 defense in the NFL. They're playing like it. You're 7 feet tall. You have 99 speed. Oh, yes you are. Yes you are. What a play. Nick Bosa at his face too. He comes down with it. What a throw. Let's keep going. 51 yards. Ready to go. Rager or Bijan at the backfield here. Oh my God, we had Bijan. Damn it. No chance, man. Unreal, dude. Got one big throw. Everything else has been terrible. 4th and 13. Are we on our... What's the wind looking like? We can't hit that. Punt it. On the field, though, holding them to 3. Still touchdown game. And honestly, even with 20 seconds, give me four vert chances. Oh, Stonewall Dillard again. There's Stonewall Dillard. Fuck off, man. Make it at least believable. Fucking awesome. Yep. Awesome. That's what we were looking for. That is exactly my 99 arm. My 99 throw power quarterback just noodle arming a wide open George Pickens. Didn't even get hit. 99 throw power. And we throw that one about 4 yards short to our wide receiver that was open. Cool. Okay. Okay. Take that. I think we just close our eyes and throw it to Clement, I guess. That's what we got to do. We got Nick Bosa coming on the inside. It only takes one play. Only takes one. Only takes one. Three of 10 for Anthony Richardson. 3 of 10. You don't want to be 3 out of 10 in anything unless you're talking about, like, cat lives. That's 9. I'm going for it, man. We need a fucking spark. Where's that play? 4 verts. Better than a punt. I'm going to have Rager just run a slant. Hopefully he can just get the chains. I had to do something here. I'm getting ready to fall asleep. How boring this shit's been. Fuck! Respond after the turnover of downs. And drive continues. Kenny Pickett. 18 for 127 yards. Yeah, it's been nothing but 5-yard checkdowns. I am getting ready to fall. Like, I've been trying to get off the energy drinks. But, Jesus Christ, man, this is so boring. It's like, okay, do you want to watch them get like 3 yards of carry, 5 yards of throw, but also like not really like do much, but also just long drives. And then for some reason, Stonewall Dillard here, pitching a shutout against the best pass rusher the league has ever seen. Because that's what we're getting right now. Not a good start for a triple header. If I get 2 more games of this shit. 3rd and 6. Oh, we smashed it. There we go. We get home a little bit. Hold them to a field goal. I hope you love seeing sim field goals, because that's what we got in spades right now. Oh, here we go. Finally, big hole for Mr. Bijan into River Hog. What do they call River Hog territory? Oh, they got aggressive with the blitz. Jonathan Gannon set the house. We're able to absorb that pressure and create a nice little spot for Bijan to gain some yards. Yep, always the best ones. Always my favorite plays, the ones I've never seen before. Now, shame on me, man, for trying to score a touchdown. Shame on me. Come on, defense. Bail me out. I should have just took the field goal. 10 points could win this. Oh, let's go, Slay! We've thrown 2 bad picks. About time our defense responds and gets one of their own. Setting us up on the 11. We just chugged to our 7-footer who gets murdered, but he's 7 feet tall, and it doesn't matter. Lead regained for the good guys in this game of, I don't like it, just get out with a win. I don't care how pretty it is. Dink and dunk as much as they want. There's a hold coming back. That's a tough. I'm going to accept that. Push them back more. Makes them have to use more field. They haven't gone past 20 yards. Even 10 yards this whole game. Everything has been at the line, screen, dink and dunk. So it had to be something unnatural for them. Get this game. And look, Nolan Smith wins. And it's 4th and 13. And if we can get out of this one with a victory, very lucky, because we absolutely did not play well enough to win this game. And we're able to coast, probably just more so on the fact that we got a lot of talent. That's a draw. That's a brutal draw. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown, too, the only guy that shouldn't be dropping the ball on offense. Can you get out here with a victory? I don't even know if we have how much star ratings or anything like that. It's just we didn't lose a player. We didn't slip up and have just a dumb loss where they end up poaching one of our top players. Everyone stays in the building. That's a terrible performance. Anthony Richardson, 33% completion percentage. That is an all-time low. But looking at the scoring here, we won the game, which is worth 1 star. Looking at our player performances, we did pretty close for Bijan, but we did get 1 full star for Dalen Clement going over 100 yards and getting 2 touchdowns. And our lone scoring on the defensive side of the ball was Darius Slay with interception, which is worth a ½ star, which gives us a 2.5 star performance, a +5 upgrade. For our upgrade, we're spending all 5 of our points. There was no real other upgrades to be had, honestly. Like, I had 7, 8 names. None of them were financially made a lot of sense. So we're going to be sending our rookie, Andrew Callaway, who is 76, hidden dev. So I suppose there is a shot that it's superstar, and this would be annoying. But I'm maybe starting to take a little bit of, like, George Pickens just isn't working. I don't know. Is it just, do we have too much speed, not enough technical ability? And that is what we would get in spades and Jordan Addison as our wide receiver 3. A massive uptick in the technical ability that is lacking in our receiver room. So maybe that's what we need to find that little bit of spark for our passing offense for anybody not named Dion Clement. Game 2 of our tripleheader is against the Huskies, a squad that always will hold a spot near and dear in my heart given the success that we had with that series. Take a look at their offense. Offensive line, kind of butt cheeks. Does that really matter after we just saw Andre Dillard pitch a shutout against the best pass rusher the league's ever seen? Maybe a little bit. Shout out Brad Christmason for sure. Cole Kmet's solid tight end. Running back room, you got guys. No one really is going to take a game over. But the fact that they're pretty much running back Ole Miss. A.J. Brown, 96 X Factor. DK Metcalf, 93 X Factor. DK Metcalf, obviously one of the most pink slippy players of all time in existence. Imagine if we can get that. Somehow, some way, if we can get that with Dion Clement. And that's no disrespect to A.J. Brown. It's just, Metcalf's a little bit cheaper and a little bit more on brand for the series. Their quarterback, a little bit of a wild card. They got a rookie quarterback, Cody Lynch, out of Wyoming, who apparently just made like a Josh Allen kind of regen. Wyoming, weird school, but he's already a top 15 quarterback in the league. So don't necessarily know what we're going to be getting there. But offensively, they definitely could hit a splash play. I love the fact that our secondary, I think, should match up well. Defensively, front seven, Darius Smith's all right. DJ Reader, great run defender, which it might make things a little bit difficult to get the run going. Bijan Robinson, linebacker core, they got Rodrigo. It's kind of some guys. Veteran safety room, Eddie Jackson, Adrian Amos. They got Emmanuel Forbes, Trent McDuffie, 85 superstar. Not a bad second. Not a bad defense. Not a good defense, not a bad defense. Offensively, don't know what we're getting in the quarterback spot, but they have really good skill position players. And not a great offense. We should take this game over in the trenches from our defensive perspective. But again, with what we saw last week, you never know. You never know. Over to drive here against the Huskies. Need to say it, though, man. They massacred our... What did they do? What are these Huskies jerseys? I think, generally speaking, like the new iterations of jerseys for the teams in relocation in Madden 24, generally, as a whole, are solid. They're better than what we were getting, in my opinion. Obviously, that's a little bit personal taste. But the Huskies were iconic. Did not need any bit of adjusting whatsoever. And you could probably only make the argument maybe the helmets are slightly better. Even that. Wow. What a drive. DK wide open. Tell you what, though, with how they move that ball, if our offense plays like it did game 1, this could get ugly. There we go, Musgrave. Another guy's been quiet. And that's why. Jesus Christ, man! That's fun. That's easy fun. I don't think there's anything even to hope that we get challenged or charged. Or that's fucking fumble, dude. The game is trying to make this very difficult for us to win out. Oh, you got Kareem Hunt just shrugging. Calm down. Calm down. We've only lost once. Calm down. There we go, Nolan. That's what we need. 24th sack of the year. Get off the goddamn field. Luckily, we're not going against Stonewall Andre Dillard this week. Big run, Bijan. Look at the block by Jordan Addison. Outstanding. Untouched. That is what we needed in terms of response off the turnover last offensive possession. Hear that? Big play. Slay jumps the ball. What the fuck? It was like Otta controlling him. Could have you showed off my stick skills there and brought that to the house. Huge turnover there. Back-to-back games with interception for Slay. Love seeing that. Picks out the rookie quarterback. Just, too much trust that A.J. Brown. I've done that. I've done that kind of pick where you just trust your guy. The arm talent doesn't get there. It happens. Off the turnover, we are fringe 4-down territory just because we're in that no man's land. Oh, my God. Until we get sacked by Travis Gibson. I think that's who that is. 3rd and 7 on the 12. Long drive here from the Huskies. It's really been a lot of just wide open. And that is going to be close. Do you think the clock is against them here? We get one stop. Oh, they might just kick the field goal. I wouldn't do that with A.J. Brown and DK Metcalf. At least one more shot. Let's see if we can contain them. We'll go Trenton Simpson here. Watch Cole Kmet. 85's been a top target for them. Or they just throw it to fucking Allen Robinson. I'm getting very close. If we were 3rd down, I'm getting very close just to going for it on 4th down because I'm bored. I need something to get the blood flowing. This has just been like no one gets open. No one, like, we might have been able to get the check down to the tight end, but that would have been short of the sticks. So I'm just going to go for it because that's what, when you're, whatever we are, 14-1, you fucking go for it. You hold yourself to a standard that we're going to smoke these teams and play them out the field. And that has not been the case. So to get your team going, to get some juice going, you go for it on 4th and long. Run game's been non-existent. I think we're at like 20 carries for 60 yards, which, I mean, it's not brutal, but not really good either. DJ Reader's a monster on the inside of this Huskies defense. Oh, there we go, Bijan. Make a miss, and he makes a miss. Pink scoring with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. And we're tied up at 14. Jordan Davis. I'm not in a rhythm whatsoever user in the linebackers. Like, anytime I use a linebacker, there's a wide open space. Let's bring a little heat here. 3rd and 5. They're field goal range. Maybe they're not going to be too aggressive. I'm going to shoot the gap here with Trenton Simpson. Oh, here comes the fucking audible again. Shoot it. I'm shooting the gap. Oh! Jumping Davis right through his hand. Let's go. I want to assume that was the pressure that we applied with Trenton Simpson up the A-gap. Look at that right there. Oh, he got worried. Go. Off script. Oh, yeah. 7-footer. 7-footer. Now they're going to use it. They're worried. We're going to put this game away. 3rd and 3. We've made them use all their timeouts. One more 1st down. And that will do her. And able to get right out the middle of the field. Bijan Robinson. That gives us 100. So he has 1 full star in pink scoring. Hopefully he's okay. He looks like he's dead. Wake up. 3rd and goal from the 1. I'll give him a shot. Like, I'll score this if we can. Just for the touchdown implication. Even that's too difficult, so I guess we're just going to run it down and kick a field goal. Here we go. Brick Shithouse for the win. Ugly win, but a win nonetheless. We got her. But much like last victory, a win is a win. At this point, it's just almost about not losing your players and having the strongest team possible going into the playoffs. So looking at the score for this matchup, we won the game, which is worth 1 star. We also had the turnover battle, which is worth a ½ star. Looking at the player stats, we got 1 full star for Bijan Robinson going over 100 yards rushing and 2 rushing touchdowns. And on the defensive side, we get a full star, ½ star each, for our 2 interceptions, which ends up giving us a 3.5 star performance, which gives us a +7 upgrade. And this one is going to be a little bit of a weird upgrade. I had 2 upgrades that could be made. One would be sending Xavier Huffman, 78 hidden dev corner, obviously way down there in the depth chart, but for something like pink slips, you know, say for example, we lose twice in a row. We don't have Darius Slay or Jalen Ramsey protected. They could get poached, and our secondary is not, you know, you can never have enough depth, is what I'm trying to get at. So we could use 6 of our 7 points to go from Huffman and grab off the Huskies Trent McDuffie, who has a superstar dev. But I also don't know what dev trait Huffman has. So, like, what, you know, does he have superstar? What if he doesn't have superstar? Is McDuffie going to keep his superstar if he, you know, maybe, you know, performance this year? He does actually have 4 picks. He probably is going to keep it, and I think I'm talking myself into going McDuffie. Because if not, I was going to use 6 points. They have Will Anderson on their practice squad. That'd be all. And he would also be depth because he would not play right now, obviously, over Nolan Smith or Kayvon Thibodeau. But I think having Will Anderson a part of that rotation would be pretty ridiculous. They're both plus sixes. I like Will Anderson more. I'm doing it. We're taking Will Anderson. I'll release or I'll give them Yasir Abdullah, our depth defensive end 3. Gamble that Huffman has a superstar. But just because I'm not using the one extra point, I'll make this to make the trade happen. Give me a 7th rounder as well. And here is Yasir Abdullah for Will Anderson off your practice squad. The last thing I want to do ahead of our final matchup, which is actually pretty tough, and I don't necessarily think we should be high-assing this one, especially with how the offense is playing. But because Philadelphia has been so good, there's just been no real way for me to play as the Philadelphia Eagles or just even do this concept. I want to play with Jordan Mailata at running back. Jordan Mailata is obviously rugby background. Every Philadelphia Eagle fan, maybe even more so than like getting Jason Kelsey like a rep in the backfield. We have been screaming since we selected Jordan Mailata out of no college, and I actually think that might, when I switch the position, I might lose no college because you can't really put that back. We want Jordan Mailata to get carries. We want to see him in the backfield. It doesn't have to be multiple carries. Just one is all we want. I don't think we're ever going to get that in real life. I don't think. Maybe at some point we would. I don't know. But for right now, this might be my look. They need to add no college as a college here that I can put him, because if not, I'm just going to give him something stupid. Stoutland University needs to get thrown up here. But I want to see what happens if you make Jordan Mailata running back. I don't even think Madden did not help him out with running back stats. I don't think he's going to be a surprise. Like, oh, look, he's a 60-some running back. He's a 42. But we know, especially if you're watching as an Eagle fan, you know you want to see what he looks like in the backfield. So that's what we're doing here. Game of the final year. It's not mean nothing outside of the fact that, yeah, it's pink slips. Players are always up for grabs. But we have coasted to the 1 seed. I want to play with Mailata at running back. Now, if we lose, this is going to look terrible. But if we win and Mailata looks awesome, that's everything pink slips is about. It's a risk I want to take because this offense has been incredibly boring for 2 episodes now. Maybe this is the spark we need to get everyone having fun again. Here we go. Nolan. Sack number 25 on the season. I didn't even preview the Bucs. They have a pretty damn good roster. They got Tyreek Hill, Kenneth Walker, Stafford under center. Doesn't matter, though. This is the Mailata episode. This is the Mailata game right here. No one else matters. It's not going to be all memes. We will have some Bijan Robinson. We do want to win the game. But we do have Jordan Mailata. Will be our power back. Will be our red zone back. And I'll probably get him a lot of carries in the second half as well. Might make him primary back. Oh, inside zone, Jordan Mailata. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Give some push. Oh, yeah, man. Keep those legs churning. Oh, the grab by Mailata. We got to take the touchdown here. We got to handle our business. We can have some fun while also handling our business. First touchdown for Jordan Addison as a member of Bisons. He's in open space. Go, big man. He's got to get second level. Dragging guys behind him. Look at that, man. He just hits the edge and he's gone. Come on. Come on. Needs to be said, it feels like as soon as my offensive line, like, overall ratings have been good, they've played way worse than, like, our year 1 pink slip cupcake offensive line. Damn. Bucs got a tutty. And they followed up with Kevin Byard interception. Go. Gone. There we go. We need that 94 yards to the house. You know what? He's a good teammate. He knows this game's not about him. He knows he wants to give Jordan Mailata 3 attempts to get a rushing touchdown. Yes! Yes! What a teammate! Oh my God. Jalen Ramsey, sim pick. I'm just simming defense at this point, man. It's 3 games. I'm tired. I just want offense. I want Mailata. And I want other guys getting involved too. Come on, Jordan. Oh, he almost had it. We're probably, we're probably 4-down territory here. Have a little aggressive. 4th and 5. Especially with our defense played. Defense played very well. Go for the quick check down. Just keep the drive alive. Broken tackle. Broken tackle. What a machine! Keep feeding them. Let's go power off. If this doesn't work, we're going C4 special Jordan Mailata. That was a good push. Good push by the Bucs. Kind of glad that happened, though, because I do want to give him a... At least I think he'd be our back there. Yeah. C4 special toss to the left. Terrified he doesn't have enough juice. But we're going to try it. Oh, no! Damn it! Who's going to block? Help get him 6. Let's go! 106, Mailata. Turnover on downs, whatever, man. Doesn't matter. We came into this matchup with a plan. I didn't even care if we won. We still found a way to win 26-10. But it's Jordan Mailata. It's his era. 106 yards. That felt great. And even though it's a victory, which is the best thing, not a crazy victory, and I'm winning the game, which is worth 1 star. Looking at our player stats, Jordan Mailata gets us a half star for 100 yards on the ground. Dion Clement gets us a half star for over 100 yards receiving. And on the defensive side of the ball, Jalen Ramsey got an interception, which is worth a half star, which ends up being a 2.5 star performance plus 5 upgrade for our Bison as we enter the playoffs. We didn't really talk about the Bucs roster. Decent enough roster. Kenneth Walker. You got Tyreek Hill, who would, if we had a little bit better of a performance, then we could have got to spin the wheel and something. That would have been an awesome player up for grabs. I literally went through every single upgrade. There is a solid one that we can get. Jalen Phillips, that's a pink slip style pass rusher. And it's just, it's not a great move. But they have a superstar rookie tight end 70. That's who we're getting. So we're going to spend all 5 of our upgrade points sending Will Mallory, 65, normal dev tight end, for a tight end that's 4 years younger, 5 points better, and 2 dev traits better. Jeremiah Ward gives us a little bit of depth at the tight end position, gives us 2 superstar tight ends, and a little bit of insurance in case we ever lose Luke Musgrave somehow. So with all that being said, fellas, we finished the regular season with a 16-1 record, the 1 seed into the Super League playoffs, and we are ready to, we're the absolute top dogs. We are the big-time favorites, and I think very much deserving of so. This is one of our better pink slip teams yet. Handle business, finish, and it wasn't like S tier. We played the 16th overall offense, and especially the last 5-6 games or so, it has been difficult, man. You play offline franchise, when you load it up, it says we're patching with the new content update. Things have changed. Luckily, the defense has been able to kind of carry us here a little bit offensively on all Madden. Hasn't popped off as much as I would love it to. Take a look at our final season stats here and what we do got to remember. And what are the chances that I don't put Mailata back to left tackle and I play our first playoff game with him at running back? there's a shot that might happen. But that a little bit of fun. I love that I was able to at least exercise that dream fantasy as an Eagle fan, seeing Mailata play running back. But our final season stats, we finished with around 3,500 yards, 31 touchdowns, 14 picks for Anthony Richardson. Actually, not as good as last season, but, you know, obviously still an awesome player. Just going to continue to help get him into a rhythm. Bijan Robinson, 1,700 yards, 15 touchdowns, 4 and 6 there for Anthony Richardson. Deuce, I mean, Mailata almost had better yards than Deuce. That would have been a little bit funny. Other receiving said Dion Clement, 66 catches, 1,600 yards, 18 touchdowns. Obviously, it's always tough to try to truly look back on the stats because some players bounce around. We've won them. They've had that with other teams. But Clement was here from the get-go. That is a ridiculous season. Defensively, Trenton Simpson, our lone 100 tackler. We also have 12 TFLs, 5.5 sacks. Nolan Smith finishes the year, 59 tackles, 43 TFLs, 25.5 sacks, 18 TFLs, 8.5 sacks. Vita Vea. Trenton Simpson with a nice year. Jordan Davis did most of that with us as well. 24 TFLs. An absolute machine. 6 picks for Jalen Ramsey. Kind of sucks that we didn't get that kind of production out of White Lightning, Riley Moss again this year. But interceptions generally were pretty solid on our squad. Looking at the yearly awards quickly. Patrick Mahomes on the Knights ends up winning the MVP. We don't have... I mean, shout out Nolan Smith. If that's what it takes to come 9... I could only imagine what it would take for a defensive MVP. Like, you'd need 50 sacks. Like, just truly, like, he probably should have won it. If this was real life and someone actually had 43 TFLs and broke the sack record by 3 sacks, probably winning MVP, right? We do get Coach of the Year for Big Red, so shout out to that. Dion Clement gets Offensive Player of the Year. Bijan Robinson, runner-up. Defensive Player of the Year, clearly going to Nolan Smith. Offensive Rookie of the Year going to Dion Clement. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Wyatt Cochran of the Chargers. We didn't really have any. Best quarterback goes to Herbert, with Anthony Richardson making the top 5. Best running back goes to Bijan. Best wide receiver goes to Clement. Best lineman, somehow they identified Skoronski was the best of our very good unit, with Landon Dickerson. And I mean, that doesn't even make sense. Landon Young was our backup tackle who didn't play at all. Nolan Smith gets lineman of the year. For linebacker, Trenton Simpson just making the top 10. DB of the year goes Jeremy Chin, just beating out Jalen Ramsey, who came up at number 2. And Brick Shithouse Santoso is kicker of the year. So a hell of a regular season here in Pink Slips. When we come back, it will be the playoff gauntlet, as we can see if our 16-1 squad can go on and win the Super League. But that'll do it for me here today, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. As always, we set a 1,000 like goal on every episode of Pink Slips. If we can crush that, that would be sick. If it is your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button if you enjoyed. Until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out, love ya, have a good one.